Hello everybody and welcome to another kids video. So today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the most famous parts of the Noah and the flood story, the rainbow, and specifically what causes it and what makes it so special and so important and what we can learn about it, or learn from it rather. So first we have to know what a rainbow actually is. Basically, the easiest way to explain it is that light is made up of different wavelengths, each stacked on top of each other. And each of these wavelengths is a different color. And each of these different colored waves, when they hit an object, they interact with it differently. They do something different. So for example, light interacting with objects is how we actually see color. So you see this cup over here. What happens is all of the light bounces off of the cup. But then, where's the good side? Here we go. Then, this bit over here, what happens is the cup absorbs all of the blue and the green light, but it reflects the red light, so we see it as red. Then over here, the cup absorbs all of the red and the green light, but it reflects the blue light, so we see it as blue. And I'm pretty sure you can figure out what's going on with this green pen over here. So that is how we actually see colors, because light bounces off and is absorbed by objects when it hits it. Okay, so what's the deal with a rainbow then? Why can we see that when it's been raining? Why do we see it? What's causing it? Basically what happens is when it rains, like so, then there's a lot of water in the air that the light is bouncing off of and reflecting this, same as it did with the cup. But because the rain is moving so quickly, we don't really have time to see anything. But after it's finished raining, there's still a lot of water there. It's hanging in the air, like so. So when that happens, the light is able to enter into and reflect off the back of each of the droplets. And when it reflects out of the droplet again, it bends slightly. And the different wavelengths bend more or less than each other. For example, red light doesn't really bend very much, so it sits at the top. Purple light bends quite a bit, so it moves down to the bottom. And as each of them bend more or less, they start to separate. And that's why when we look at a rainbow, we can see all the different colors separately, with the red at the top and the purple at the bottom, because they've each been able to bend a little bit more or less. So when we see a rainbow, we are seeing all of the light, at least the light that we as humans can see, reflected back at us and separately. We're looking at light, basically. Now, what does this have to do with the story of Noah and the flood? And what does that have to do with us? Well, consider, for 40 days and 40 nights, the earth has been completely dark and clouded over. It's just been super thick, dark, black storm clouds covering everything. They haven't seen the sunlight for a very, very, very long time. Then the clouds start to break, the rain stops, and they see a rainbow. They see light in an amazing new way, all of the colors of light. And they see this and they know that God is with them, and that He has protected them and gotten them through the dark times. He has shown them light again, light and life. And in the same way, we live, knowing that God has given us the light of the world, Jesus. So you see, it is through light that we are able to see color. And it is through Jesus, the light of the world, that we are able to see God. That we are able to know Him. And we're able to know that He loves us, that He cares for us, and that He will always bring us through the darkness. So I pray that you have a wonderful rest of the day. I pray that you've learned something from this message and that it's touched you. And I pray that you will continue to learn more about Christ and continue to grow in your relationship with Him. Have a good day.